Good evening. Here's your August 3rd, 2019 Tropical Cyclone update. We have 3 storms to talk about, so quite an active year so far, and we're only in August. The peak is around August into September. So let's start off with Erick. We're not concerned about Erick anymore. Erick is well off to the west, maybe some lingering moisture, tropical moisture, but that's about it. It's a tropical depression now. We expect it to continue to weaken, 30-mile-per-hour winds right now. It'll continue to weaken. We'll probably kill this storm in the next 24 or 48 hours. And you can see here, it just becomes tropical, stays a tropical depression, and we're gonna kill it here probably in 24, 48 hours, 1 or 2 days. How about Flossie? Well, that's the next one down the pipe that's heading our way. So it's far off to the east right now. The good news is it has been weakening. It's a tropical storm right now. We're not really anticipating much in the way of strength at all. We think it's going to stay a tropical storm as it pushes off to the west and then kind of to the northwest, and then becomes a depression early on Monday morning, and then it hooks up to the northwest and skirts the islands. Now, here's where we get a little iffy. You can see our cone of uncertainty. It could go as far south as this southern boundary here, or as far north as this northern boundary here, right? So we think it's going to go right down the middle here. That's our current forecast, and we hope it stays on that path, because right now we have 40-mile-per-hour winds with gusts up to 50, and we expect that to weaken. How about impacts? If it stays on this current projected forecast track, well, we can expect some high surf, especially for the Big Island, maybe even Maui and Oahu. Increased rain as well for the Big Island, Maui, Oahu, maybe all islands as a matter of fact, and increased wind speeds. What is my biggest concern right now? I would say the increase in the rain, especially for the Big Island, because they've already had some rain from Erick, and they're going to see another dose of rain probably from Flossie. We know what happened with Lane last year with all that rain and flooding, and we're worried about flash flooding. So that's probably the biggest concern right now, but you may see some rip currents and high surf and also some increased wind speeds. We have another one out there too. Far off to the east, it's actually in the eastern Pacific zone being tracked by the National Hurricane Center right now. It hasn't come into our area, the Central Pacific Hurricane Center. That'll happen when it crosses the 140-degree line. 40-mile-per-hour winds with gusts even higher. The good news about Gil, once again, we expect Gil to weaken and become a tropical depression and just fizzle out. So really, Gil is probably going to be a no player for Hawaii. So we're not worried about that at all. So if you want updates, make sure you just Google NWS Hawaii, NWS Honolulu. Go to one of these websites. This is our NWS forecast page here, Central Pacific Hurricane Center, hurricanes.gov/C Central Pacific Hurricane Center, CPHC. That is our website where you can get all this information, and we'll continue to update you as we go through Sunday and into Monday, and we track these latest tropical cyclones. Have a good one out there and stay safe, please. Mahalo.